Welcome to Hari's Hobbies, the channel where we discuss the latest tech news and delve into the newest tech products. Today, we're taking a look at if the GTX 1180 is actually delayed and if you should still wait for it. But before we delve into that, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you guys would like to stay updated with the latest tech news related to gaming and PCs. So, what happened? Well, recently there was an article from PC Games N that suggested that Nvidia may just skip the 12nm architecture and go straight for 7nm architecture later this year, even though there are so many rumors saying that the GTX 1180 and 1170 will come out during the summer with the 12nm process. Throughout the article, the main argument is that all the rumors surrounding the 1170 and 1180 don't originate from a credible source, so it's really just all speculation and rumors and things of that nature, and as a result, they're suggesting that that could all be false. And because of that, these people believe that Nvidia may do something completely different in order to keep their advantage over AMD. They're suggesting that Nvidia may just go for 7nm process at the end of this year instead of 12nm over the summer like originally anticipated, because that'll help them better accentuate their lead over AMD. And their reasoning does make a lot of sense. TSMC, who are probably going to be the silicon manufacturers for Nvidia for their new graphics cards, have already started volume production of 7nm processors. Now, we already know that AMD is planning on using TSMC's new 7nm architecture for their own upcoming line, but this may not be the only reason that TSMC has started production. It may also be because Nvidia needs it, and here's why. In the past, AMD made huge strides in the CPU segment while Intel just laid back and watched it all happen. And suddenly, when AMD made a lot of progress with Ryzen and things of that nature, Intel started to feel the pressure and had to rush products like Coffee Lake, and they had to scramble and do a lot of things very quickly. In the end, their unpreparedness led to a huge market share loss for Intel. Nvidia has definitely taken note of this, and I assume that they are planning to handle such a situation in a much better manner. AMD is planning on moving to the 7nm process very soon, and I really doubt that Nvidia is going to stay on the 12nm architecture while AMD has already gone into the 7nm architecture. Thus, I believe that Nvidia will be more aware of the long-term benefits of going on to the 7nm process, and so I do believe that they may just skip the 12nm architecture and go straight for 7nm architecture because it makes more sense for them as a business. So, what's happening at AMD? Are they bringing out 7nm onto their mainstream graphics cards already? Well, not quite. But it is very possible that AMD will be showing off their 7nm graphics silicons to certain high-end applications such as machine learning by the end of this year. Well, what about for Nvidia? Well, unfortunately, there aren't very many clear signs on what they plan to do with 7nm or 12nm. But what is clear is that I doubt Nvidia is going to want to let AMD be on a more advanced process than what they are. So I really do think Nvidia is going to go on to 7nm process by the time that AMD gets there. We saw something similar with Intel and AMD for the Enthusiast platform. Intel didn't want AMD to have the highest thread count and core count CPU out on the market at 16 cores and 32 threads. As a result, they rushed out an 18-core 36-thread CPU. So in the past couple of months, Nvidia may not have been planning to go to 7nm process, but now, judging from the competition, they may have changed their plans. So, what does this really mean for us? Well, it's all really good things when you think about performance, price, and efficiency. The only thing that we will have to do is wait a bit longer. 7nm is expected to bring a 60% drop in power consumption and could possibly lead to a die size shrinkage of up to 70%. So as you guys can see, it is going to be much more efficient and hopefully provide much better performance. But when exactly is it going to come out? Well, we again don't have any concrete details from Nvidia themselves or any other credible source. But in the past, Nvidia has been sticking to a 2-year cycle in the past couple of generations, and it has been over 2 years since the 10 series came out. So I really do think that we can expect a new series from Nvidia in the very imminent future. And I really doubt that they are going to push the 11 series onto 2019. So I do think that we're going to see it in the fourth quarter of this year. That way, they can still take advantage of the holiday season of 2018. But that's just what I speculate. Make sure to post in the comments down below what you guys think about that. So, should you wait? Well, here's the thing. It really just depends on how badly you need an upgrade and how much you're willing to actually wait for it. Well, in my opinion, I really recommend you guys to just wait because it doesn't really make sense to buy an almost outdated GPU, especially for over MSRP prices. So what about if they drop below MSRP? Well, even if these current GPUs drop below MSRP, the next series is coming out so soon that it still doesn't really make that much sense. Also, once the new series comes out, the 10 series will drop even further in price. So if you guys don't want more performance, then you can just wait for the 11 series and then buy a 10 series graphics card, and then you'll save money as well. However, if you really are just absolutely done waiting for anything else, or you just really need an upgrade, then yes, of course, just go ahead and buy a GPU. But if you can at all, then just please try to wait because it really will be worth the performance. Overall, there has been a new article that has questioned the legitimacy of all the rumors surrounding the GTX 1170 and 1180, and this new article is suggesting that Nvidia may just go on to the 7nm process at the end of this year instead of a 12nm process over the summer in order to be able to keep their lead over AMD. And this is very possible, and despite a possible delay in the release date, I still recommend that you guys wait for this next series of GPUs because we're really so close to it and you guys have been waiting for so long anyways, so you might as well make the wait worth it. So, what do you guys think? Are you guys glad that AMD is putting pressure on the GPU scene as well, or can you just not wait to get a GPU already? Make sure to comment down in the comments below what you guys think because I do read all my comments and I'm curious as to what you guys think, so make sure to post your thoughts. Also, if you guys like this video, then make sure to drop a like and hit that subscribe button if you guys would like to see more videos just like this. But until next time, bye.